Hello, everybody. We're continuing our series on using different functions from the strings package. Why? Again, because we are more likely to get a coding problem in the coding interviews that involve strings. And if you know what functions already exist in the string package, that will make your actual coding go so much faster because you're not going to spend a lot of time writing code that is already there. So you can just use the functions and get on with the algorithm that they're actually testing you on. Okay, let's get started. Today we're going to use, so if you recall from the previous videos, we chose 15 functions from Spring package that I thought was the most important ones. We already covered 7 of them. We're going to cover repeat and replace today. If you like the content please that I create, please subscribe. That will help me out a lot. All right, repeat. I actually don't know much about that function, so I'm going to look that up. I think it has to do with something about creating strings. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go to the documentation. I do remember seeing this being used in a coding interview question solution, so that's why I included this in the list. So let's look at that. Repeat. It takes a string and takes an account and then returns the string. It sounds like you just give it like a substring and it makes a new string after appending so many times. But let's see if that's true or not. Function repeat returns a new string consisting of count copies of the string S. I see. Okay, yeah, that's right. So it's going to just keep adding on the same substrings over and over again. So it takes a string and so many times. All right. So we're going to use some of the code from last time. We have our package. We're importing FMT. We're also, of course, we're importing strings. So if we want to make a string using that, I don't think we need to do anything. We just go, that's our string. That's the string we're going to use. It's not going to have anything in it. It'll be empty string. I don't think we need any of this business. So, yep, S is declared not used. We already know that. So we're going to make a new string. S2 equals string package, strings package, and we're going to use repeat, and we're going to use, actually, we don't need it. We can just use this S1. That's right. Because S1 is going to have the resulting value. So repeat. What are we going to repeat? We're going to say repeat ABC. Let's say we're going to repeat. Let's make it fun. Let's make it repeat 500 times just to make it interesting. And it didn't complain. And now we're going to print out S1. Let's save that. No syntax errors. Let's run the program. And boom, 500 times of ABC, ABC, ABC. All right. That was fun. Okay, so now let's do replace. Replace, I bet you it finds a particular substring and replaces that with what you want. Let's confirm that. Replace S, yep, the string that you're going to play with. The old is what? Old, no, old replaced by new. Okay. Oh, it gives you an example. That's cool. New string, old. Okay, it's going to use how many times? N is what? First N, so you don't have to replace all of it. You can just choose to replace 1 time, 2 times, 5 times. Okay, they'll come in handy in an algorithm. Okay, it gives you a code. Oh, that's cheating. We don't want the code. We want to write our own code. Okay, replace. Replace takes original string, old, new, N. Okay. All right, so we have an S. So maybe we can just say S2, right? Equals strings package. Use the function replace. One thing you notice is all these functions we're using always start with a capital letter. Why? Because when you write your package, by the way, you can have functions that are not exposed to the outside world, and it's automatically done if you start the function's name with small letters that it is not expect. Even if you export the package out, those functions remain hidden. If you want any functions to be actually used by the caller code, then it's capitalized, the first letter. Okay, replace. So let's see. First is S1. That's what we're going to play with. And it said old. So old, we will say AB. Whenever we find AB, we'll replace with AB, let's say. All right. And how many times? That's just the first 5 times. S2 is declared but not used, I bet. Command S. Still complaining. Why are you complaining? Undefined S2. S2. Okay, fine. I will define it. Var S2 is also string. How's that? That's better. So no complaints from the compiler. All right, let's do this. So out of all this, the first 5 is going to get replaced by capital AB. Let's run this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first 5 times it found small AB, it replaced with capital AB. So those are the demos for repeat and replace. Again, to remind you, why am I doing this? Because first of all, if we're going to have a coding interview, let me backtrack. If you're going to have a DevOps interview series with a company, chances are very high you're going to have a coding interview. If you're going to have a coding interview, chances are very high that it's going to be on programming. Generally speaking, like that's what you get. If you're going to have a programming coding interview, majority of them will be string-based algorithms. And we need to learn to use these functions so that we can write the code better, easier, and quicker. All right, hope you found this useful. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.